here with Karl Pilkington, and we were having a little discussion about that move before the show, because we can tell that you actually can dance a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I love dancing.
Where?
Just about the house. No, it just makes a change from walking to places. I'll do it about the kitchen. I'll have the radio on, just do a little bit, you know, if you're doing the washing up or something, it's just that sort of putting something on the draining board. Stuff like that. I like dance, robotics.
Yeah, no, yeah. See, I said you can tell by the way he does that he's can do a bit of robotics. Did you used to go down to the local disco?
I did. No, I had a bit of lino in Stretford Arndale Centre.
Did you?
Yeah, I did a bit. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I like a dance.
So what could you do a windmill?
No, I could never work to that. I could do the caterpillar.
Yeah.
You can do that one. That's the easiest one. That's where you start, isn't it? That one. So you're dancing about and you go like that.
Yeah.
No response whatsoever. Yeah, caterpillar.
So were you part of a crew?
No, it was just me and my mate Laurie, really. Used to dance about. And,
what does Laurie do?
How many years ago,
he doesn't do anything. What we're talking, I was still at school, so 13, 14. Why are you looking like that? I've travelled all about the world, seen some really weird stuff, and just because I said I like dancing, you're sort of like...
Yeah, because your persona is one of, you know, I've known...
That's how I release it, I'd say.
Through dance.
Through dance. If you're stressed out, it's a really good way of getting... Because I don't run, I don't go to the gym or anything, so it's a good way of getting rid of stress, isn't it? It's...
Yeah. I just think
that's worldwide as well. When you think about tribes and everything around the world, everybody dances.
I just think they should have a blue plaque, because I live right by the Stretford Arndale. It's on the corner of my house. There should be a blue plaque on there, really, for you.
Yeah, do you know McDonald's is on the corner?
Yeah.
Just there. Just a bit of lino. But
I'm going to take my picture there this afternoon. We'll have it on the show next week, me and that pose, Karl, when I get home.
I was there about, what would that have been, 1985, 86, something? Yeah.
Right, Moaning of Life is out on DVD.
Yeah, it's not a dancing DVD either. That's all
it's not your workout DVD.
It's about big issues in life.
Yeah, what is it about? How does it come back?
It's all about the things that we all go through or, you know, will come up in your life. So people getting married, why did they do it? How did they do it? You know, happiness, how important is happiness in life? Death is an episode. You've got... What's the other one? Kids.
You got birth.
Yeah, the birth
was
was
a good
funny
one.
when you're babysitting. I like that.
You see, it just brought it home to me that I shouldn't have kids, and that's it. You know, we can't all have them. We're not all cut out to have kids, and I don't have to, do I? That's the thing. Everybody says that's what you're here for. And it's like, well, I'm not.
Sort of is.
It isn't.
Oh, it sort of is.
No, because you're here knocking them out for fun. How many have you got now? Three.
Yeah.
So we're not running short. Do you know what I mean? We haven't got. If anything, we've got too many in the world, and that's what it's looking at. Because a lot of people just go, well, that's what you do, isn't it? You leave school, you have it away, you have kids, you get a job, you get married.
But surely the meaning of life is survival and procreation, and by passing your genes on, that is why
why is that important?
How you to enable someone to survive. You're passing your genes on, and that's how you. That's your meaning of life.
If you're really good, should you be passing your genes on? Have you got anything? What's the strong gene in you that you think should live on?
Yeah,
it's big-headed. It's a big-headed attitude.
No, he has got a point there.
Yeah. And the thing is, you do think that, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You see, I know. I don't know much, honestly. I was rubbish at school, and it's funny watching that. It's on Channel 4, isn't it? That Educating Yorkshire thing.
Yeah.
And it's a proper sort of dibs in that, and yet I watch them, and they're doing really well at, like, you know, the kids who are like causing trouble when they're not messing about. They start doing algebra and stuff, and I'm thinking. I don't know what they're talking about.
So you not do well at school? Because
rubbish.
Really?
I was garbage, yeah. I got an E in history, GCSE. Hated it. It just doesn't go in it. It's not like I was messing around. It wasn't, you know, I didn't cause any trouble. It just didn't interest me.
Yeah, and as I say earlier, I blame the teachers. I don't blame you. You're obviously a charismatic, charming young man.
I think it's just they've got like a class full of 35 kids or whatever, and they're not going to waste the time on me. They're going to go, he's one of the numbnuts. There's always going to be more numbnuts than bright ones, so look after the bright ones.
Teachers at home are now penning emails to Channel
honestly,
4 going,
if I was the government, I wouldn't waste my time on idiots. At the end of the day, we need idiots in the world to do a lot of the boring jobs. There's a lot of boring jobs in the world, isn't there? No, and I'm not having a go. It's like I'm having a go. But if everybody's a genius, who's emptying the bins? It's a fact.
We can't join in because TV Land, we now got a BPC, so we can't join in with you.
But there's nothing wrong with that. We do need a mixture of people. Everybody now, they leave school and they go out and go to uni. Everybody's doing it.
Yes, everyone is going to
Everybody
university.
goes to uni, so they
Apparently,
get
there's a
a
real
job.
problem in India because everyone in India wants to go to university and there's not enough jobs, and they've got. But there's
no one's working till in the 40s. And
similar problem over here, is there? Where are all the jobs coming from?
going?
Karl for Prime Minister.
Well, we've always said that, haven't we? Always been the case.
Common sense.
Next project, right? Because you've done Idiot Abroad, now you've done the Moaning of Life. I think you need to do something in the UK.
It's not that interesting round here, though.
Oh,
It's all rolling cheeses down hills. Isn't it? I mean, honestly, the reason the programme's done well is because you get to see the world in top quality HD, and, you know, I've said it before, I think there's a lot of people who watch it who don't even like me. They'll turn the volume down because it looks good. It's a good...
No, I think it's
I'm
because...
telling you,
no,
you
I think it's
can't
because
film
you're
me in
realistic. I think it's because you're realistic, and that's why. And I think you're giving the opinion that most people would have. I always say it when you went to the pyramids, and I don't really like it, it's dirty and so on. I think so many people go to these places and then they're told to like it.
Yeah,
You know, I've paid them. You're being honest. And I think
They're
that's why I
convincing
enjoy it.
themselves, aren't
Now, last
they?
time you came on the show, you did a tweet